Lyttleton Port Company is launching an independent investigation into its culture after a worker took her own life.
It comes after News Hub exposed claims by employees that bullying is rife within the company. Fiona Connor has this exclusive Because It Matters report.
Cassandra Hay is on a desperate search to understand why her mother took her own life. These are the clues her mother Katrina left behind in the form of emails and handwritten notes. Katrina worked at the Lyttleton Port Company for 7 years. She'd complained of being bullied, and people who knew her could see it was having a bad effect on her mental health.
It's ruined my life forever.
In 2013, Katrina lodged a formal complaint about bullying at work. She wrote, "I feel sick at the thought of going into work and not knowing if I'm going to be accused of doing something wrong. I don't want to be bullied or feel too scared to ask a question." The complaint was dismissed, but the family claimed the bullying continued and Katrina started keeping records.
No one would listen. No one would take her seriously. No one cared. You can clearly see from the evidence something's terribly going wrong here and no one's listening. This is bullying.
In November last year, Katrina made an attempt to take her own life just days after an incident at work.
It really destroyed me being in ICU and seeing my mother like that.
Just a few weeks later, she died after a second attempt.
I didn't think that we would get there, you know what I mean?
Since News Hub first published the family's concerns online, 14 workers have come forward with their own harrowing claims. A former senior manager said he quit after being diagnosed with depression. One worker said, "It's like I am nothing. It was every man for himself." Another said, "Bullying is rife." One claimed to have been physically assaulted, and a union rep said they were aware of 10 bullying complaints in the last 4 years alone. A colleague who worked at Lyttleton Port Company told News Hub Katrina Hay was great at her job, but treated poorly, underappreciated, and collected evidence to back herself. Katrina's death and the allegations raised by her family have forced the port to review its culture. CEO Roger Gray told News Hub since he took the job in February, it's become very clear there are cultural issues at LPC. He says we need a complete transformation. Health and safety barrister Samuel Moore is now calling on WorkSafe to investigate LPC under its psychosocial harm guidelines.
We've got numerous allegations from numerous sources. The allegations are particularly serious and they do relate to behaviours that occurred at work. Then I'd be surprised if WorkSafe didn't investigate. I think they should.
Former WorkSafe prosecutor Deanne Brabant agrees.
It's not okay for people to go to work and be harmed and be changed because of the job that they do in any way, shape or form.
WorkSafe told News Hub it should be notified if a fatality arises from work and was not notified of Katrina's suicide. Lyttleton Port says it will be conducting a second independent inquiry into the allegations raised by Katrina Hay's family.
I'm going to fix this for all of the other Katrinas out there.
A family determined no others should go through the pain they've had to endure. Fiona Connor, News Hub.